Hey, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Destiny and something new that they have called Webpath Express, and also how to search websites in Destiny. So the first thing you're going to do is go to Destiny Discover. Mine's of course saved, but you can go through the Student One-to-One Symboloo. There is a icon that says Media Center, or the Teacher Symboloo. You can go to the Student One-to-One Symboloo and get Media Center, or you can go to my website and get here. I am already logged in, but if you up in the top corner, it will say log in. Your username is your first name dot last name. Your password is admin1. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to search for websites. And so I will do my example, Martin Luther King. And of course, the first thing it defaults to is the books in our library. So these are all the books in our library about Martin Luther King Jr. The next thing that you can search if you would like is collections. So we've talked about how to create a collection before, but this you can search what other people have created and find a collection of resources about Martin Luther King Jr. You do have to be careful because if it was like for a high school class, you would have to vet it a little bit to see if it was good for elementary school. And we're having some technical difficulties, but I do think it was working just a minute ago. So you can find collections that other people have created about Martin Luther King Jr. And again, some of them might be more appropriate for older kids, but you could certainly look and go to and see if there was something cool in there that you would like to do. The other thing is that like this person might be a librarian somewhere else, so she put books from her library in there. So those books might not be available to us in our library, but if you saw something you'd be interested in, you could ask me about it. So I'm going to go back to my search, and we have Martin Luther King again, and I'm going to refresh the page and then go to websites. So our next option. So websites, it gives you like a pretty good list of websites, and it gives you a grade level appropriateness and the Lexile level, so it can kind of help you guide your research. So if you were working with kids to research, or if you were working on your own to find a website to share with your kids, this would be a great thing. And of course, you can create a collection yourself and add it to the collection if you would like to. I'm not going to worry about databases too much right now, but if you go to your little French fries in the top left-hand corner, you can go to Destiny, which is kind of like our old-fashioned home screen, and you can go to Catalog, and there's something called Webpath Express. So Webpath Express is similar to what we just did in Discover. It's just a little bit more listed by subject. So if you have a subject that you would like your kids to research, if you click on, so for example, let's do like country studies, because I think if we're going to do our global field day, you might be interested in this. So so it breaks it down by continent. So when you hit the plus sign, you can open up that continent, and if you click on a country, you can see what you have available to research in that country. So let's click on Papua New Guinea, and what it does is it gives you a breakdown of websites about Papua New Guinea, and it kind of tells you a little bit about it. It tells you the Lexile level again, so you can determine if it is appropriate for your kids, or if you might have to, bring it down. These, again, are all sort of like education-based websites that are known to be safe and known to be ones that would be appropriate for school. So just one more way to guide your kids in their research in a little safer environment than just Google searching things, even though I know that they love to do that. But I hope that this is helpful, and thank you.